Let's continue on the topic about process equipment in chemical plant. Compressor is a common equipment in chemical process. It is a mechanical device that increases the pressure of a gas by reducing its volume. For a fluid, it enters a compressor at low pressure, moving into a set of rotation blades, from which it exits at high velocity, a result of the shaft work input to the fluid. The fluid then passes through a diffuser section, in which it is decelerated in a manner that results in a pressure increase. The fluid then exits the compressor at high pressure. There are many types of compressor, but generally it can be divided into two main categories, namely positive displacement and dynamic. More variants under each category is shown in this chart. For example, an axial compressor is a machine that can continuously pressurize gases. It is a rotating, airfoil-based compressor in which the gas or working fluid principally flows parallel to the axis of rotation. Absorption process is a gas-liquid mass transfer operation in which a component is transferred from gas phase to the liquid. Gas absorption unit has been widely used as a selective removal tool of one or more component from a gas mixture by a suitable liquid-forming solution of the gases upon absorption. The rate of absorption is determined by the rate of molecular diffusion that largely controls this interphase mass transfer. There are two types of operation which are physical and chemical absorption. The component which is absorbed is called solute and in which it is absorbed is called solvent. Solute enters column in a gas introduced at the bottom of the column while the solvent is fed at the top as liquid. Solute is soluble while the carrier gas is insoluble in the solvent. The absorbed gas and solvent leave at the bottom in liquid solution. The unabsorbed carrier gas will leave as gas at the top of column. Solvent can be regenerated by a process called desorption. Heat exchanger is a device used to transfer heat energy between two process flows. Heat exchangers are devices built for efficient heat transfer from one fluid to another and are widely used in engineering processes. Some examples are intercoolers, preheaters, boilers and condensers in power plants. One common example of heat exchanger is the radiator in a car, in which a hot engine cooling fluid transfers heat to air flowing through the radiator. Heat exchangers transfer heat energy through conductive and convective heat transfer. The most common type of heat exchanger is shell and tube heat exchangers, which can be found in oil refineries and other large chemical process. It is a preferred choice of heat exchanger because it is suited for high pressure application. It consists of a shell, a large pressure vessel, with a bundle of tubes inside it. Two fluids flow through the heat exchanger with different starting temperatures. One flows through the tube side and the other flows outside the tubes but inside the shell. Heat is transferred from one fluid to the other through the tube walls, either from tube side to shell side or vice versa. To transfer heat efficiently, a large heat transfer area should be used, leading to the use of many tubes, efficient way to conserve energy. The final equipment for discussion is tank. Tank is used to store process fluids of various types under different process conditions. They come in a variety of sizes and shapes, and are used for static storage, processing, mixing, and transport of both raw materials and finished chemical products. Thank you. See you again in future.